If you're new to this video and have not checked out part 1, take a look at this before we continue. If not, let's go on to the 40s. On to the 40s. At this stage, we should have at least 3 times our annual salary in an investment account. Secondly, apart from the property that we are staying in, more than 50% of our assets should be in an investment or some form of productive assets. Next, you should have a place that you own and you can call home. This will provide a lot of financial and emotional stability as you enter retirement in the next 20 years. Although I understand the debate between owning a house and renting a house, I believe that there are more pros than cons in owning a house, especially during your retirement. If everything goes well and you have more cash than you need to at this stage, you can start taking the CPF and SRS game seriously. There's a maximum amount that you can contribute to your SRS and CPF every year, and if you're able to, max it out and invest the funds inside for higher return. If you're able to do this, you will not only help with your retirement, but also reduce taxes. Lastly, if you have kids and have been diligently investing in the investment account since your 20s, by now you will have the bandwidth to start planning for your kids, and it's a good idea to do so. Now, on to the 50s. We should have at least 6 times our annual salary saved up by now. We are pretty much doing the same thing as we are in the 40s, but on top of that, we want to be super clear on what our retirement will look like. It's not just about not working. We also have to figure out what we want to do with the free time, the lifestyle that we have, and the expenses that comes with it. And it's not that we don't think about it before the 50s, it's just that when we are nearing retirement, we can have a much more concrete idea of exactly what we want to do so that we can adjust our investment strategy to match it. And lastly, at this age, we have another 10 to 15 years of active working income to build up our retirement fund aggressively. Although it may not be as effective as saving up in our 20s, but we have much more resources now, so make it count. Into the 60s. Now by now we should have at least 8 to 10 times our annual salary in our investment account. Now this sounds like a very big number, but if you have been consistently and diligently investing from your 20s over the last 40 years, this is very achievable. And the last two is to have a fully paid home because we don't want to be bringing liabilities into our retirement years, and also to reallocate our investment strategy towards wealth preservation and income generation rather than capital gains. With all this laid out, it's all up to you now. It's totally fine whether you're behind or in front of what I've shared with you, because at the end of the day, all these are just a general guideline. The idea is for you to have awareness of where you are right now and where you can be so that you can start working on the gap from today onwards. To simplify things, there are only 4 things you need to work on: your income, spending, savings, and investment. The earlier you learn how to manage them properly and allocate them properly, the easier it will be for you in future. If you're behind now, it's okay, just get started. Earn more, spend less, save more, and invest even more. Do you know what else you need to do today? Tapping on the like button. Check out the other videos I have created. I create videos like this for young couples and young adults so that they are able to make informed decisions in the process of adulting. If you like what you have seen, do subscribe for more.